born to be.
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do anymore that's free. There used to be a time where anybody could go anywhere and do anything they wanted.
The son of the fallen Zeus come back to seek revenge on the evil emperor.
Lived with Matthias and grown up with him all of his life. He never knew his family, and he never knew a time where he wasn't, or any other people weren't being, you know, oppressed by an evil dictator.
And where I think it starts out as more of a childish desire for, you know, heroics, and ends in a true selfless act to save his kingdom and for love of his people, something that's passed down from his father to him.
You have to understand our current state here. We haven't the power to do anything.
Says who?
Everyone fears the Emperor, Ares. Fear is a powerful tool.
Well, someday I will make the Emperor fear me. What he could have had. And when he thinks of what he could have had with his father, even when he was growing up, that's what he's fighting for.
I think it consists a lot of his need to find himself, as, you know, many people without parents, or without, even with one parent, he's always searching for something, some sort of identity. I think that's one of the underlying drives of Ares throughout this movie, I think.
Maybe see if, you know, he can perhaps avenge his father, yet reconcile the time that they never got to spend with each other. And that's really why he goes out to do what he does. It's more of like a longing for a father figure, and needing to, I don't know, kind of vent that sort of frustration into, you know, avenging the one who took his father away from him.
And action.
Nolan was not my first choice for the role. I was really adamant about getting Dusty Coleman to play Ares, because, you know, I thought he kind of looked the part. Jason always told me, I don't think Dusty can handle it. And I'm like, no, I can't. If I work with him enough, I think it'll be okay. And then we got talking with Dusty, and we're pretty close to having him play it. Then we kind of took a look at scheduling, and Dusty, being the stud Division I baseball player he is, plays baseball pretty much every single day, all day during the summer. So it wasn't going to be able to work out. And then Nolan showed up the first day of filming on Movie Spoof 2. Jason was supposed to be there, but he was late because he was out eating with Nolan. And Nolan followed Jason to the set. And after we got done filming, after like Nolan left, Jason goes to me, you know what, I think Nolan could probably play him. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Alright, we'll ask him and see. So Jason called him up later that day, and he's like, yeah dude, we'll do it. Nolan, you know, probably didn't have any idea what he was getting himself into.
When I saw Joe do all this fun stuff, that, yeah, I wanted to bring that to the table too, yet we were serious about it.
He's in the movie so much that obviously he had a lot of stuff to do, and it was a really big commitment for him. But he really did a really good job of helping us out and being there when he needed to, and getting the stuff done when he needed to.
Here's celebrity Nolan Hayes arriving late for the shoot again.
I didn't arrive late. They can't film without me.
Noah is just, he always enjoyed being accompanied people, and he brought up a lot of people's attitudes that, you know, if you weren't having a good day, you really didn't want to film. He always brought a positive attitude in whatever he did.
Somebody towed my trailer away. I'm gonna have to find a place to go relax.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Also, he's got great range as a dramatic actor. He can pull off anything else. And he's an extremely funny guy as well.
We're gonna have to get going on that trailer because we need to find it. I had everything in there. You see, I keep this diary about the movie.
Nolan, being pretty much a professional actor in training, brings quite a bit to the filming process.
So when he came, and he was 2 years older than us, and everybody really like respected Nolan and looked up to him, and they like when he was on set, they were like Nolan was there to want to get things done, so everybody else didn't really want to, you know, try to frustrate Nolan or get him upset or anything. So Nolan really kind of brought a really good work ethic that really spread to everybody else in the cast, and, you know, to me as well.
I've always been on main stage productions at O'Gorman and SDSU. And what I found is that on main stage, your facials are that much bigger than what it ever can be on camera, because when you allow yourself to have those characteristics in your face like that and showing what you're feeling to an extent where it's almost too much when you see it from the camera.
He's obviously physically fit enough to do fights. He can act like an idiot, or he can act like an incredible, mature, strong leader that he ends up being.
He brings to Ares a real feeling of, I think, like I said earlier, he really brings out the transformation in Ares from the child at the beginning of the movie and the adult at the end, even though not much time has elapsed.
Nolan lost his parents when he was younger, and Ares never had parents, so Nolan, I think, always kind of felt that sort of identity, was able to identify with Ares that way.
What I wanted to bring to it was myself, and I think I did that. And I think when you watch the movie, you see myself come out even more, and it's a more comfortable character. Because at the beginning I was just tense. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, okay, is this how we do it? Did you want a character voice? I didn't know. But what I decided to do was just be myself. And if anything, I think that's ultimately what I was trying to do as Ares Paparazzi, is bring myself into it as much as I could. Just in different situations, obviously.
Sons of Abraham, I am Ares Paparazzi, son of Zeus, and today we fight for all freedom. You tried to destroy my family, and now you will pay.
What are we holding on to?
Just know that there's some good in the world, and it's worth fighting for.